Hi Aquarius, thanks for watching. This is a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and release the rest. We'll get started with some runes and then we'll clarify with some cards. So let's jump in. What does Aquarius need to know? What does the universe want to bring in for them? So you've got this rune, which is all about being assertive. So let's take a look at why you need to speak up. What can we clarify for Aquarius? Let's take a look here. So you've got Fehu, which is about abundance. So what I want to say here is that speaking up will allow these new opportunities and that abundance to come in. But I feel like that's more of like an end state, while speaking up, it is like the steps that you need to take to get to this state here. And you've got Taurus. So Taurus is like an opening and like a transformation. So once you start speaking up, and look, like you've got the same symbol twice. So the universe really wants you to start speaking up because you've got Taurus here, and then it came up here as its own rune as well. So you really need to speak up, and that's how the transformation happens. It's like the new opportunities come in, things, it's like the wheels start to be in motion, and it's like once it starts, like it's like it's going so fast, things start really moving it and falling into place. But the first thing that you need to do is to really speak up, and that's how the transformation happens. And with all these opportunities that come in here with the abundance, you need to make sure that you're doing things for the right reasons, because Manas is about looking inward. So you need to make sure that any sort of opportunity you take on, you're doing them for the right reasons, and that it's something that you really want to do. But you really need to take that time and do that inward thinking and reflection before you make any sort of decision. And now you've got Kanas. So Kanas is an opening. So once you've made that like reflection and taking that time to really analyze the situation and what you want to, where you want to go, like things start opening up even more. Like I feel you start speaking up, things really start setting into motion. You take that little time out here to really evaluate what you want to do, and then it's like boom, the floodgates open here, and it's like that's how the abundance comes in. But you need to take that little breather here. Let's go to some cards now. What can we clarify for Aquarius? Let's try that again. So you've got water. So how I want to explain the water in this situation is that you like water can be so cleansing and therapeutic. So this is where anything that's happened in the past through this time out here is that you need to let go of that. So take that moment to cleanse yourself of whatever that's happened in the past, and to release that energy, and then you can then move forward. And it's like once you've done that, you're clearing all that energy. Anything that you've been holding on to, you can let go. And that's for that time out. But then also speaking up, because you're speaking up and talking in the moment, you're not holding on to that energy anymore. It's dealt with in that moment. And there's always a nice way of saying things, but at least you're getting that out in the moment, rather than holding on to it and then maybe hope that you can bring it up later. But this is where the water is like that, more of that therapeutic cleansing of anything that you're holding on to. Many paths. So here, like we talked about, there's a transformation and so many opportunities, but you need to determine which one's the right for you. But this is where the universe is showing there is a lot coming for you there, and you will need to make that decision. What path is the right one for you? Let's keep going. What can we clarify for Aquarius? So you've got flow. So here, like you've got the water, and now you've got flow. So what I want to say with this one is like you have to go with the flow. And look, and it's like she's mastering like water, that what I want to say, like you're like the master of your own element. You have control. Look, you've got so many options. You need to decide what's right for you, but also go with the flow in terms of don't have so many expectations. Just take anything that's coming to you with like open arms. Just accept things and enjoy the journey. And you've got the Gatherer. So like you've got Fehu, which is all about abundance, and it's like the Gatherer is that like you've got so many opportunities, but take a look at how you can distribute all this abundance instead of hoarding. I'm not saying you're a hoarder, but like instead of keeping it all to yourself, look how you can share that with other people around you. And like giving is receiving. So what you give to someone, the universe will give back to you. So it's all this chain that happens as a result from it. And so this is where like you've got all this going for you, and it's about that sharing, being thankful for all of that's happened to you, but also giving thanks is also giving to other people as well, is what I want to say here. Like the example I want to give is that if there's a job opportunity that comes in and it's not the path for you, well, maybe if there's someone that you think is better suited for that job, say, hey, I know someone that's the perfect fit. So that's the type of giving is receiving. So like you're not saying, oh, this was just for me and like no one else should have it. No, like share it with everyone. And this is where it's like that cycle just keeps going and going, and that momentum, because it's all so positive. But just keep that going. But the first thing you've got to do to start all of this is speaking up. And that's how that transformation happens. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.